Good. Very good.
This is probably like what, the first time we've had like an all-female crew?
Yes.
I think
it's
a little bit of girl power going on here.
Yeah, I think it's kind of strong here. We're bonding as women.
Right.
How do you feel being amongst 3 black women?
Fine.
Come on. I mean, really?
Really? Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. It works out just fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay?
All right. I'm in the mix. What can I say?
In the mix.
We're
In the mix.
No shade.
I mean, stop. It's okay.
Let me think about that.
She did a good one. She got a good one.
Okay, so.
Don't get mad.
I'm allowed. Okay. It's okay.
Oh, man.
Alrighty.
What's been going on? What's good out there? What's happening?
Nothing. Hey, did you hear about Nas and Khalees?
Oh, don't even get me on that.
They're divorcing.
What?
Yeah.
They already divorced,
You didn't know?
actually.
No.
Did you know she was pregnant?
No.
Or she had it? Did she have it already? Her baby?
Yeah, okay, she had a little, his name was,
Nas.
Really? No. Come on.
no. His name was like Armor or something.
Armor?
No, it's
Armor.
It's Night. It's really nice.
Okay. Like K-N-I-G-H-I-T?
Like K-N-I-G.
Okay, like an actual
night.
She didn't plan that pregnancy.
Okay.
She planned it so she could get some child support.
I mean, I would too.
Oh, did you ever
Marry somebody with $250,000, $500,000. I'm gonna plan a pregnancy.
Actually,
I'm sorry. Yep.
Okay,
They were kind
Marsha.
of married.
I mean,
so
but she-
I think it's,
She gonna get like a whole bunch, like
I mean, she
$55,000 a
filed for
month.
divorce before the baby was born.
But I mean, so she
Yeah,
still
when she
gets
got
child
pregnant.
She got
Yeah.
a jug.
Child support is not the word. She got everybody's support.
Nas, or
She got like
Khalees,
$55,000
I'm
a
sorry,
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got.
But she don't make no money.
She makes
doesn't have to. She's getting-
$13,000 a month.
Okay, but compared to
Okay,
him,
hold on.
Okay, right.
$13,000 a month. Okay, don't say compared to him. We're not comparing. $13,000 a month.
Why she
whatever.
plans.
And then she's getting $55,000 a month. Hold on, wait a minute. Is she your cousin?
Come on, no, I mean,
Shut up.
Is Khalees your cousin?
I
Okay,
mean,
let's
you
get
don't
back to
know.
it.
Okay.
She's getting $55,000 a month. Plus, he has to pay for her mortgage and her lawyer.
And Dr. Bill.
Plus, she's getting 13 of her own. Now she wants more money. Come on.
She
You
wants
tell me
more
that's
money
okay?
now?
Yeah, she wants more money. Is
Did
that
she
okay?
say why?
I just think she's being a little
I mean-
greedy.
Well, he did cheat on her. Is what they're saying. There is a mistress out there. Is what they're saying. But
I don't think
Always
he
a
would,
mistress, though.
Why you don't think he would? Because he's fine.
no, just
'Cause he
because
is fine.
when I seen like interviews of him and how he was talking about, well, that don't say nothing, but just
How he was talking about her. and
Yeah,
stuff.
like how he was just so in love with her. It don't seem like he would do that, and he don't seem like that type either.
I think he got turned
from
off
what I
because she
see.
bought a grill.
And her
I'm sorry,
milkshake
you
brought
are a
all the boys
female
to the
out
yard.
there and you have a grill, put it away.
Take it back to Paul
Step
Wall.
back away from the grill.
Sexy.
Take it back to Paul Wall. Okay.
Back to the carrots and all that.
Just say no.
Bugs Bunny and all that crap, whatever.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute though. She said the grill. I forgot about the
Khalees'
grill.
She was one of the first ones that came out with a grill and was smiling on camera like she was on.
With the little
Yeah,
shaved
just-
side.
Didn't she use it? That one song?
I hate you so much right now.
Okay, yeah.
Khalees is very controversial, but hey.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I think, I don't know though. That show, they try to say that's what they say about women. We're gold diggers, and that's why,
Men
we're
are
all out
too.
there for.
I got it.
You know what I mean? But I mean, men ain't getting $55,000 a month for their child. I'm talking about Khalees right now.
But men are gold diggers.
I mean, different.
Better
Thanks, Marsha.
He ain't even getting that much.
not no more.
He's getting.
That's because
Britney
he's
Spears
picking-
was making more.
That's because he's picking up weight. That's why he ain't getting no more.
Oh, no, she just dropped it. Didn't you hear?
No, he's picking up weight.
Oh, he's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Federline planned it. He was just a backup dancer. He got a real good 2 kids, popped them out. You're crazy, shaved your head.
The backup dancers be
He probably
known.
could
Now he's
listen to
back
Shave
with
Her
the
Head.
original mother of his children.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, thanks.
He's
Is that
set
with
for
Star
life.
or Shar?
Yeah, he's set for life.
Yeah, wasn't she?
Star.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Star. He was Shar?
What? They all living off of Britney's money.
Yeah, you're like,
Man, they probably planned it. They probably plan. Now that you look back, I don't put them past nobody. They probably planned it. They had it all in the plan.
I know.
Everybody has a plan. You might not know the plan, but everybody has a plan.
So this kind of brings us into let's get on a serious note. Relationships, What's a good, companion? What do you look for? What do you want in a relationship?
What do you want?
Yeah, yeah. How about that?
I asked the question.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
asked the
yeah,
question.
yeah.
Question.
Facts,
What would you like? Tell us.
Oh my Lord.
What you see in a companion? What do you
Fun
see in
tonight.
somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life?
I don't know. They gotta be.
Bars.
I don't think that's Marsha. We're gonna have a talk in a minute, okay?
Wait, you stupid. I mean,
She
but
said
for real.
bars.
Are you gonna punch me?
No.
I don't know what I was gonna do, but anyways, I don't know.
No, I can't do it.
Well, I can tell you what I like in a relationship while
Okay.
Tiana's over there getting herself together.
Okay.
Don't roll your eyes at me. I mean, personally, I like a guy who's understanding, who's got a sensitive side, but they ain't always crying. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. That's hard.
Have you been, I mean,
Just a powder puff.
please tell me if you've been in a relationship where he's crying all the time.
No, not me, but my friend. She had a boyfriend.
Were you crying? There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with crying.
I mean, what was he crying about? Over
Like if
stupid
his,
stuff?
if his
like
mother passed
her
away,
talking to a dude.
that's legitimate crying. If you lost a sister or a
He cried
child,
because she was
that's
talking to
legitimate
another
crying.
person.
even if you wreck your 6'4" in the middle of traffic,
That's
yeah, crying.
No, he would cry because
if
she
you're-
walk down the street in the Central District and say hi to somebody. He'd be at home. She'd be at home. You know.
See, that's not okay.
Seriously, I gotta pull it together because I promise she go home and he's on the couch crying.
Why?
I'm like, this is a powder puff. Are you kidding me? This is the guy who you want to protect you? I mean, come on.
No, there's manly cries, and then Sarah, please, because I know you know. I know you know.
Oh, I love sometimes. I do it. Okay.
Shut up.
What it really comes down to is that, I mean, as females, okay, we kind of have to play that softer role anyway in a certain regard. I mean, most of us, a lot of us, we are single moms, so we kind of have to play both. So we kind of have to put on the tougher exterior. But if you really think about it, do you really want to have a guy that you have to constantly be like, come here, it's okay, they're there, wipe the tears. Right, when you're sitting there going, how about, where's that for me? Because I'm dealing with this and this and this and this. And the idea is to be that softer edge and be like, look, I can be catering. I mean,
But are you harsh when you tell him to buck up and quit being a little bitch and
know
quit crying?
what? There are
Or do
times-
you just need to just sit back and just
I mean, it depends on
rub
I
his
think it
back? I
depends
think
on
it
the
depends on the situation.
And how many
Again,
times?
if
If he's crying like every day, it's not okay.
No.
And
I
I don't
feel
want.
you.
I don't want to powder
It's
puff.
okay
to cry.
It's okay. What?
I mean, you can be a sensitive
A man?
individual.
I mean,
I don't.
Well,
I'm
guess.
just asking.
I mean, if it's a Little House on the Prairie,
I mean, it's okay
I
to
watch
shed
Little
a
House on the
tear
Prairie.
during,
You shed a tear during a movie.
sexual
or,
intercourse.
No.
Yeah, that's
Shed a tear. I mean, it's like, ooh.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Stella.
okay. Yeah.
Stella.
Yeah, but
Who was crying? Who was that
Besides
movie
that-
that girl was crying? Somebody was crying.
besides that, I don't want to see you shed a tear unless somebody dying or something. You know, but
There's the sexy tears out
Yeah,
there.
there's
There
the
are
sexy-
sexy
yeah,
tears, and that's
yes.
when you're
That one little
you're-
drop
yeah,
right there
when,
just
yeah, when
stays.
you're holding it in.
Right, exactly.
But
They're
when
holding
you
it back
just
so
like,
they-
I don't know what to do. Help me. You're just like, ugh.
I'm
Get
done
it
with
together,
you. I
and
don't wanna
when
talk to you
your manhood comes back.
yeah.
I do.
Because I'm a crier, but I don't like crying in front of people because they see a really tough part of me. And then if I
private
cry,
thing.
I feel like they see something a little bit more sensitive than they should see. But I'm a woman. I'm not a man. So.
Well, and
So
you know,
yeah. So what would you want in a man? What's your idea?
I don't mind having sensitivity, but I want you to be in control of your emotions. You can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I mean? You can't just be sitting there and being like, I got a parking ticket. I can't deal with life. You can't be that kind of thing. You know
A
what I
man
mean?
that can change my oils, do my
Right.
brakes,
I want someone.
change my tires if my tires need to be changed.
I want my equal, and that's what it comes down to. You have to be able to. You have to be able to do what I do, if not better, in a certain regard, because if it's kind of like a give and take. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like
You want a friend. You want somebody you could talk to all the time. Be able to tell anything you want.
Maybe I shouldn't have said
without
that.
getting mad.
Said what? What did you say?
upset.
I said there are man things and there are girl things.
Exactly.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but that's how the way I feel. There are certain manly things that a man is supposed to do, even as small as taking out the trash.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. You take the trash out. Laundry, you give
You
a
need
little.
to take the trash out.
You give a little.
With
Because
men.
if I'm doing the laundry, I'll fold it up. But if my brakes need to be fixed, there's no reason why I should be going to get my brakes fixed. Here's the keys to my car.
Right.
I mean,
Oh my God.
what if you don't know how to fix them?
If I need an oil change, handle that. You know what I'm saying? There's certain
You
things
know
that
what?
you
Even
handle
if
because
you don't have to know how to fix the brakes,
You need to do what
but
you
you
need
can
to
take
do.
it
Get
to the
somebody
shop,
to fix it.
and you can be that man taking my car to the shop because my girl, because It's different with the girl going to a shop than a man going to a shop. So exactly.
That's what it's. That's. I mean,
and my safety.
So
love me and know if my brakes need to be fixed. Love me and know I need my brakes fixed. Don't. Be like, how come
why are you looking at me like that?
How do you know when you are in love?
I don't know, because I don't know. But you know what? I think that.
I love how we all got quiet on that. Like, really?
I don't, because I don't think. I don't know if I've
how
ever
to
been in
explain it. I
love.
think you
You're in
just
love
know.
when you tell people. You're in love when you tell people not to do shit.
Stuff.
Not to do stuff you do.
That's right.
Girl, don't do that, girl. You know that ain't right.
Yeah, I'll meet you at 7.
That's when you know I am in love with this guy. Why am I doing stuff that I know I'm not supposed to be doing?
Right.
Or I'm making an extra sacrifice
for
this guy. When you sacrifice particular things, your time, your
energies,
your money,
your mind, even your money. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Your sanity.
Yeah.
You're staying up there and being like, okay. I think it's when you can have like the late night talks about life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're just like, you can't get off the phone with the person.
And you can't stop thinking about them.
Yeah, when they leave, you always think about them. Your stomach hurts when they're not around you. When they walk in front of you, you smile. Oh my God!
I know you're not home yet, but I miss you already.
About their every move and what they do. I mean,
or when you sit there and like the text message, like over and over, you're like, did he text back? Okay, well, like like,
check in and
text
make
back?
sure that you did get the text.
No. Quick fingers.
What?
Quick. I know what takes you in a New York minute.
Right?
Yes.
I'm like, I didn't respond to the first one.
I text you a couple pages the other day, huh?
Yeah, I was like, dang, 7? I was like, I was half asleep. I was like, okay, all right, let me go back to figure. It was all jumbled up. Okay, I got to connect this one with that one, all that. But, yeah, so, anyway, so.
Oh, my God.
Are we all in a relationship?
I had to get it off.
Are you in a relationship, Janae?
No.
Are you, Mama?
Are you, are you, Marsha?
Is there somebody you want to be in a relationship with?
No.
No,
Are you,
not at this time? Are you sure?
We'll talk about this when we get back from break.
Are we about to go to break?
Yeah, we are.
All right. We'll
All right.
see when we get back.
Okay. All right. Put in the mix.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I agree with Miss T what she was saying with that it's okay for men to cry when they're in the heat of the moments. That it's not okay for them to just be walking around seeing something and just break down crying. That's just not good at all. Yeah. So is that good? Good. Okay.
I totally disagree with crying males. So if there's any guys that want to cry, don't call yourself a man. Next topic.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about love and, how do you know you're in love? And
who's scared of love? Oh, yeah. Are you?
I don't.
I guess real love. Yeah, I guess so.
Because you don't want to be
in
hurt.
a way, because you don't want to be hurt. You don't want to put your heart out there to let somebody
really don't feel the
hurt
same
it.
way.
I mean, it's scary. I mean, men will be men, is what they say. So you have to be ready
The
for a
vulnerability
man.
of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so.
Do you think that's why more and more people probably do you start to see people be more picky in who they go for or what they kind of steer away from or what, even though it could be really minuscule when you start dating someone, it could just irk you, little pet peeves, and you go, okay, never mind. And just back way off.
Well,
It depends on how little the things are. I mean, my mom always told me that you're not going to get anybody that's perfect. If you're looking for the perfect man, you're not going to get him.
Right.
However, what you do have to, realize is that whatever flaws they do have, if you're able to deal with them for the rest of your life. I mean, everybody's going to have flaws. Everybody's going to do something that you don't agree with all the time. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be with them, but you just have to know if you're going to be able to put up with that for the rest of your life. That's your issue.
If you want to overlook that whole thing.
Yeah. Sometimes you find out too late. You find out when you're already in the relationship, then you're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I look a little further?
If they go from braids to a perm.
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
Braids to a perm, that's what would throw you off? You're like, I'm
Yes.
sorry, I love you, but you got a perm.
You have straight hair. Yes. I think you know who I'm talking about, but I don't know what.
It rhymes with fond.
Really?
No, you didn't.
I put it all on TV.
I so hope
on
you
Fox
watch
29.
I so
You
hope
know
you
who
watch
it is, so I put it on blast. I don't care.
With a nice little suit on and that dusty girlfriend.
Yes. Oh my
But
goodness.
relationships, it is. They are hard. I mean, nobody wants to put their heart. No, he's married to a 10-year-old.
Who?
It's not the business.
Who's married to a 10-year-old?
Anyway, back to relationships. We don't
No,
want
we
to go
can
into
discuss
pedophiles.
We'll come back to
That's
that.
a whole other
We'll come back to
subject.
that,
Anyway, she's not 10. She's 19. He's like 38. So go figure. Anyway, back to relationships though, for real. Back to relationship. I mean, it's hard to for me to trust a guy in a relationship because when you've been hurt before, you try not to, carry that to the next relationship, but then you try to keep your guard up because you don't want to fall head over heels for a guy and then him just take you through the ringer, So it's hard, but then again, when do when are you supposed to let that guard down and let him love you?
Yes. Right. And
Because he might just be like, you too hard, and my chisel's not that thick, so I'm just not going to work that hard. But then that might have been the man of your dreams, So how do you know when to love him or when to just like him a lot?
and I think the thing is what a lot of people do. They hide stuff. No. I mean, I know. I'm like, what? What did I do? Right. Yeah. No. But if you really think about it, it really comes back down to the whole thing of trust. And how do you trust somebody? And for me personally, I can speak from my own experience. I am a really hard person I always have the guard up because I'm scared of myself in that relationship. You know what I mean? Am I going to be fight or flight kind of thing? Because
because I'm picky.
Yeah.
Well, and you got
So y'all, it's y'all. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even lie. I can honestly say that, it is me because I don't like you saying, what's up, girl, where you at?
Yeah.
I'm in my skin.
See, I think,
But
though,
not
wow,
that I'm somewhere that I'm not supposed to be. I
disagree.
I just don't like where you at. I'm at the store.
I disagree.
I'm in the car, but
I disagree.
Where
I
you
think
at?
that if you're in love with that person, you don't mind telling them where you at. You want to tell them where you at. You want to call and be like, baby, I'm over here.
And you know what?
This
wanna
is
know
also
your every
a person
move.
that hasn't been in a relationship, a really good,
Yeah,
strong
see,
one for a
exactly.
long time. So I'm not used to telling nobody where I'm at and what I'm doing. I'm in my skin. My mama, Marsha, where you at on I-5?
Are you in love, though? Is the question.
I-5
mama?
by exit 258.
Are you in love?
I love the person that I'm with, and I am falling deeply in love with him.
Okay, well, when you become in love with him, you will like to tell him every move. Call me when you do.
I like this move. This won't save you with microphones on, Marsha. I gotta tell you. What'd you say? Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's cute.
Marsha needs help. Anyway.
Okay, maybe I really do feel that way.
But I understand what you're saying because it is hard and it's one of those things. I agree. When you are in love, you'd have no problem telling them. At the same time, I've run into different relationships where it has been like, well, where are you at? And then 5 minutes later, where are you at? And then 10 minutes later, where are you at? And
but
that's
where
where
they
I had that.
where you are, so they can go where they need to go and cheat.
I don't. Well,
Put it
I
on
can,
the
but
street.
Have some sort
What
of
you doing?
space. People need their space. They need everyone has to have their privacy, no matter how much you're in love with that person. Hey, I'm in the dressing room at Macy's.
Well, I see a relationship is like,
need to
your
say
first
I'm at
day of
Macy's.
school. When you go to school, you get an A. You already have an A when you go to school. You just got to work to keep that A.
Yes.
And the same with a relationship. When I start a relationship that's really, fresh and new with somebody, you got my trust. Because you don't have no reason not to have it because you haven't lied to me about nothing. But the moment you do start lying to me about something or I find out you lying to me about something, my issues come up. My guard starts coming back up. That's
because
where I'm
the
at.
baggage that you've had in the past that has led you to do that is like,
Because I try not to. It's because of what old boy did in the past.
I'm not trying to bring it to this
because
one.
I've been in those type of relationships where they didn't work because of what I did.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's hard to break that cycle. No, it is. And I think the thing is, the more you recognize, the more you can do about it. But at the same time, and I think that also comes back to love. If they love you, they'll understand. They'll be patient. They'll wait. You know what I mean? Because the reward's going to be that much greater. It's not that you don't care.
Maybe you want to sing that Keisha Cole song.
Oh my God.
Okay. This is not American Idol.
Tiana song.
Microphone to Tiana.
Cut her mic off.
That one part then.
Before Mike, cut it off.
You know that one little part?
I don't want to remember. I'm in the mix.
Well, that brings us to can you fall in love with somebody that you don't know? Can you?
Wow.
Why is everybody looking at me?
That's very good.
I mean, I feel like.
Can you find? Yeah, can you find some?
Just
love with
because
somebody
the
that you don't
producer
know?
told me that I need to
don't
sit
know.
more this direction, so that's the reason
I've never
why.
had that before.
Ever?
Never.
Ever.
Do you know anybody that's falling in love with somebody they don't know?
Let me think.
Prison Break or
Oh,
Well, no, not prison.
Army?
Not prison, maybe.
I know a friend who was falling in love with a guy that I think that she's barely known, but she's head over heels. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, she's head over heels for him though. She barely knows this man, but she is so in love with him. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, we should have brought her in the hot seat.
He has gotten her to stop smoking. He has
What?
changed her whole repertoire. Her whole walk is different. Her attitude is different. The way she looks at things is different. And she don't know this
been together
man
for 2.5
from
seconds.
she don't know this man from Adam.
But you know what? If
But-
you point all these good
But the way she looks and the way she's improved, you can tell she loves him. We're just hoping
That he loves her.
that he loves her just as much as she loves him.
Exactly. You know, you want to make, you know, because you always learn that somebody always has a plan, so you always want to know what is his plan. I mean, you just met her, and you're doing all these things for her right away. I mean, she's got
It's not like she's
everything.
worth it. She's worth it.
She's worth it, but
But
I
then
need
we're
to
just
make sure
like-
that you know she's worth it.
Yeah, you know, why?
treat her like
you
a
know?
precious jewel. I mean, and that's really what it comes down to. Yeah.
And you get to a point where you just let it go, where you're just like, you know what? I wish you guys the best, and that's it. And you got to just, you know.
Is there a time on love, though? I mean, do we really know if there's a time on love? Can you fall in love in a day? Can you fall in love in a year? Can
I
you
believe
fall
in love at
in
first
30?
sight.
Really?
I believe in looking at a guy and being like, oh my gosh, I love you.
Is that love or lust, though? Is that love or lust?
That's lust. Sorry.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
you know
I was
nothing
more
about
saying,
him.
oh my God,
You know
I
nothing
can-
about him, but
Yeah.
you can know something about somebody, you know. I mean, if you were sitting up laying with him, you know, like they did every single day for a month, every single day since they known each other, laying up every single day for 30 days. They knew each other. They got all the plans. They fell in love. I mean, I can't knock it. I've seen Stranger Things. Believe me, I am not the product to be talking about it.
You know, the thing is, though, I think it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to stay in love. You know what I mean? Because you might love someone, regard them, have all these emotions for them, but if they don't, like, I hate to say it, but there has to be the chemistry, and there has to be that emotional support. There has to be the full package in that regard, regardless of the issues that you both may
They
have.
can't love just your body.
Right.
They, need to
They
love
have to
you
love-
with makeup on or off. They need to
Right.
love you when
Your
your hair is
mind,
toe
right,
up
your
or not.
goals,
Right.
your
They need to
motivation,
love your
everything.
mama and your raggedy brother.
And you have to
They
love
need
each
to
other
love
enough.
Everybody,
Right.
not just what you saw when you first saw me. You know, love me outside of that.
Right,
Exactly.
and you have to love each other enough to keep it interesting. My parents have been married for 35 years, okay? That's a long time this day and age. You don't run into a lot of people who are still married at that point. And the thing is, they've worked together, they own their own business together, they work day in and day out together, they, you know, obviously still live together. And they always keep it interesting. They always find activities to do together. And my
Yeah,
father's
that's how my
always
aunt and
said,
uncle
he's
are.
like, you know, and it's that thing where he goes, this is my sweetheart for life. I will do whatever it takes to make her happy because I know she'll do
That's
whatever
what
it
you
takes
want.
to make me
That's how
happy.
the way it's
That's what
supposed
you
to
be
be.
looking for.
Right.
Somebody you're supposed to
Tired
roll
people.
with. Yeah, but you know what though? Of
ain't
course
like
you're gonna
that
get
all
tired of
the
people.
time.
You get tired of your mom. You get tired of your sister. But that does not change the fact that you are in love with that person at the end of the day. You want that type of connection. You want the connection that can't nobody break. I'm talking about like Bonnie and Clyde. Can't nobody come
Right.
between them. That's what you want. I mean, I don't know who. If you don't want that, there's a problem, and it's hard to get that. And once you get that, you should never let it go. Let me tell you, never let it go. So.
It's a hard call. And let's face it, you're going to get old and ugly and wrinkled, and you have to wake up with someone next to you who's going to appreciate you. Honey, have you seen one gorgeous old person, like really, really 90-year-old, that you're like, oh, just
Yeah,
sparkling
just always
skin
give you
and hair?
compliments.
No.
no
Besides
matter
Joan
what.
Rivers,
That's
I
fake
mean,
plastic,
Joan
by the
Rivers
way.
and had everything lifted. I
she's
mean,
a piece
she
of
didn't have
plastic.
stuff
She's great,
reconstructed. She don't even look the same.
but she's 90.
She's cool.
My point.
She's cool. Yeah.
She can't even walk right. She can't even walk. But anyways, that's another subject.
Anyway, so I mean, I think the real thing is that you have to keep it interesting. You have to regard each other.
This is
enough.
kind of a mushy
Yeah.
subject. I feel
Yeah,
real.
it is.
Do you feel real?
I feel real
the
like
clumps?
yeah, like I should be running through days or
Love
something
is
like that.
wonderful.
Let's talk about something juicy.
Can we talk about something juicy while I fix my microphone?
Well, what kind of? I mean, okay, here's one. Like abstract love, like people who you would not think whatsoever should be together are.
Oh, I just saw. What was that on? You see a guy that's this big, and you see a girl who is just like.
Yes, it was.
thinking,
What
like, how
show
does
was that? Okay, I was watching.
How you doing?
Opposite.
Maury.
Yes, with that little guy. He was cute though. But then
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Was he like a midget or a
Yeah,
very
he
small
was like
person?
a dwarf. And then
They don't like to be. They like to be called little
Little
people.
people. Little people.
Did I
Sorry.
say-
No,
what did I
said
say?
midget. I corrected myself.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
They don't like
Well,
to
he
be called
wasn't
midgets.
little people. He
They
was
don't
a
like to be
dwarf.
called. They don't like to still.
Can they say
circus either.
Can we say dwarf?
Well, that's
I mean, it's
I
TV.
don't
It's
know.
public access, so I think
Regardless,
it's
the
okay.
person
Anyway,
he was smaller than her.
Yeah,
Like,
she approached him at the
by
So no, stop it.
it was not unreal.
He was
sorry.
cute.
I've seen beautiful, 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 beautiful white women with tore back black men. I've seen beautiful, fine black men with tore back. Has absolutely nothing to do with their penis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have a viewer here who is telling us that it has to do with.
letting you know.
Has nothing to do with the penis.
Apparently not.
Nothing to do with the penis. It has everything to do with
All
the
right.
I
life.
don't even
Well,
know. So,
But you know what? We're gonna.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
well, it was nice talking to you guys. This was juicy. I mean, join us
we
next
need to-
time.
yeah,
We're
we
going
need
to talk
to
about all kinds of
continue
stuff.
this.
Athletes, Michael Vick, everybody. See you next time on In the Mix.
Bye.
Yes, I do believe that love at first sight